Ladies and gentlemen, the head of Xbox, Bill.
Hey everybody, this is Ash for the Triple S League, and welcome to the Xbox E3 press conference. I'm here with Subsidian.
Hello.
And I'm also here with Katie Cat.
Hey.
And we are here for, like I said, the Microsoft press conference for E3. Okay, it's actually closed captioned for some reason. It wasn't yesterday, but that's that'll be helpful. All right, so Katie, you are a big Xbox nut. So what are you looking forward to from this?
I hope they show more on Destiny too.
Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
Because man, I watched their live stream on when was that? May. I think it was in May, and man, did it look good.
Yeah, right on.
So many changes in it too.
And for everyone who caught the EA press conference yesterday, they gave us this little tiny teaser about BioWare's new IP.
Yep.
It's called Anthem,
Yeah.
and that's all
That
they
was
showed.
really good. They showed what, like
I've dug
30
up some more
seconds?
info on it, but,
Oh, yeah?
but we'll wait to see what's going on here.
But it's anyway, we're supposed to get more information on it here at the Xbox press conference here today, so that should be exciting.
Great. And when we say true 4K, we mean 8 million pixels, high dynamic range, wide color gamut, premium sound like Dolby Atmos, and 4K UHD Blu-ray.
Now I wonder if they're still telling their gaming companies to not make everything in actual 4K still.
Next, compatibility.
Well, how many people have 4K
compatibility was
TVs, really?
critically important for Xbox
Yeah.
One X. Even if you haven't made the jump to a 4K TV yet, we designed this product for you as well. Since Xbox One X enables
Well,
a technique
I would hope
called
so.
super
If it
sampling,
was only for people
the new
with 4K
4K games
TVs.
you see on stage
If that was all
today
it
will
worked
look
with,
better on your 1080p
that would not be a good
TV
business model.
than anything you've seen before. Not only have
The
we built
Xbox
the most
One
powerful
X. That's
console
so many
ever.
syllables.
Xbox
So much
One
easier to
X
say
is the
Xbone.
smallest Xbox ever.
Why they just didn't stick with like 1, 2, 3, 4? I'll never know.
Yeah.
This is the system
Fuck's
you
sakes.
asked us to build, and it has been a
No
great
doubt.
honor to design and
Well,
build it for you. I couldn't be more
now
proud
this
This is
of
an
our
upgrade
team,
for the
and I hope you love
one,
it
right? It's
as
not
much as
a
we do.
new.
Now,
Well, I mean, it's sort of a new, but I mean, it's still gonna play all the same stuff. It's just this.
Yeah.
Windows 10 Oh, okay. What do we have here? This better not be Recore again.
Actually, I don't know what it is.
I don't know. It looks
This doesn't look
interesting,
familiar.
though.
Oh, it's a racing game. It's a racing game.
Ah,
Now that was really disappointing.
that was. I
Expecting
thought it was gonna be some like awesome shooter.
some post-apocalyptic epic.
Yeah. Take it. It's gonna be another
we had
Forza.
we had a big conversation yesterday about how racing games are kind of more or less like they're not really a thing in the future.
No.
Like the mechanics will just translate to other games, and you always have racing functionality, but
Yeah.
like 100% racing games are more or less on their way out. They've been declining.
They're not as popular, really. I love a good racing game, but it's so hard to find a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need for Speed Most Wanted is probably my all-time favorite racing game. I knew it was Forza. Called it.
For the first time in history, a flagship supercar is making its world debut here at E3 in front of you. This car has never been seen outside of the guarded walls of Porsche. That honor belongs to you exclusively. Ladies and gentlemen, may
Interesting
I present
direction to
the
go for
2000
a
I
tech
guess.
conference.
I
Porsche
guess.
911 GT2 RS.
Looks like a regular Porsche.
That is definitely a Porsche. And the dynamic weather is neat. I like that.
Yeah.
It's definitely something.
We've made
Interesting.
racing more epic.
That's not even anything
Race
new
through
though,
living
because I mean,
environments featuring
I
spectacular
I've been
vistas
huge
and
into like
massive
Forza
scale.
Horizon 2, and
You can see
I haven't
we've
even
made
played
racing
the
more
third one.
dynamic.
But they have
Surprising.
dynamic weather as well,
Dynamic
so it's
puddles
like
grow as the storm
that's nothing
unleashes
new.
its fury.
The
Reset your
4K would be
tires as you
cool. That would
battle
be
your
awesome to
rivals.
see.
Well, that's what I always Yeah,
more beautiful
I've always hated
and
playing a
alive.
racing game and
Dark skies
barely
open
being
up
able to see
and
what's
change
coming because it's
as
like
the sun emerges from the clouds
things
for a
you,
breathtaking
you come up on
finish.
things so fast if you can't see it from a distance. So yeah,
Yeah.
the higher resolution is definitely better. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Racing
I mean, this looks
is
really good.
reborn.
It's
It
very
does.
pretty, but
Whether
again,
running
it's like
on the Xbox One, family
after
of
2
consoles,
hours of this,
or Windows
I
10 PCs,
really don't
Forza
see
Motorsport
myself
7
playing
is
it.
the most
There's some
technically
people
advanced
who
and
just want that
comprehensive
racing aspect, I
racing
guess.
games
Like,
ever
yeah,
made.
you have
With more than
racing
700
built in as
cars,
a
it features
mechanic
the
in other
largest
games,
collection
but
of
Yeah.
Lamborghinis,
I guess some people,
Ferraris,
you know,
and
if they don't
Porsches
want all of that
ever
other stuff, they
assembled.
just want the racing.
Today, you
I
were
guess
the
that's their
first
market.
people to
Today, we will feature 42 games here on our stage.
Wow. How are they gonna?
including
That's like a game a minute for the next
22
hour.
games
Yeah.
with full exclusivity on Xbox One.
I imagine some of them will be montages.
Every
Probably.
one of these
Prepare for
games
montages.
will play great on each
Oh, look at
member of
everybody
the
in the audience
Xbox
got a
One
t-shirt.
family, but of course,
I witnessed the most
they will
powerful
play
console ever.
best on Xbox One.
That's what they say on the
X.
back.
What is this one? Did he say what this one was?
I don't think so.
No, it's either a sequel or from the same developer of a game that was on 360 that he worked on. I saw a trailer for a game
What is
yesterday
this?
called Frostpunk.
Is this
Looked really
Metro?
This looks interesting.
neat. Metro?
Yeah. Yeah, from the Metro series, it kind of looks like it a little
Maybe.
bit, but
Maybe. Was there one? Are we anticipating a new Metro game?
not really. I mean, it's kind of the only really like healthy competition to Fallout.
Oh, that's cool. Yellow. That's a messed up beast.
Is this maybe a new Resident Evil?
No,
Mendel?
no.
No.
Resident Evil. These
No.
things look like a fish had a baby with a werewolf.
It does look very werewolfish.
Just trying to think, because the music sounds so familiar.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, take its head off with the door. Or stab it in the eye. That works too. Yuck.
Or punch it.
Yeah. Huh.
What is this? It looks good.
Yeah, it does. I'm intrigued.
Me
Let's
too.
bring up my 1800s iPad here.
or slightly less cool Pip-Boy.
Yeah, right. This does look. This looks very Fallout-esque. Oh, crossbow. It's a man's weapon. Get the runaway fish monster. Just, yeah. Wolf was eating that guy's face.
There's some like,
All right, this looks.
coolification
Yeah.
stuff going on there. Oh, it's a Yagwai!
Looks like a sea lion. Jump! Jump for your life. You're the protagonist. You can't be killed by high falls.
Ooh. Roadie shot.
It's like a. Yeah, it's like a sea lion crossed with a gorilla.
Forgot to skin the meat off the Yagwai and get the amazing meat.
Run! You can run as fast as a train. Of course you can. So it's kind of steampunk, post-apocalyptic monster
I didn't
thing.
really see anything steampunk in there.
Well, just the train.
Ah, see, I called it Metro.
Oh, nice.
Ah, Metro Exodus. Okay.
That looks good.
In
That
2018.
looks really good.
Again. 2018, possibly 2019.
Assassin's Creed Origins. Okay. So, totally forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I remember. So this is one of Ubisoft's heavy hitters for this year. So I wonder what else they've got to showcase. Okay.
Ancient Egypt is the birthplace of modern civilization. And it is also the birthplace of the Assassin's Brotherhood. Assassin's
I wouldn't
Creed
call it
Origins is taking
the
you to
birthplace of
perfect
modern
setting for an
civilization. I call it the
epic
birthplace of
gaming
maybe
adventure.
ancient.
Egypt.
I was going to say,
3,000
I
years of
think
history
Greece
and
is a
mystery
better candidate
at
for
the
that
tip of your
title.
fingers.
Yeah.
Well, Cybaris was the
Assassin's Creed
first ones to
Origins
create
is also the story
roads
of
and
one
street
man.
lighting.
Yeah, there's, well, I mean, obviously there's lots of contributors,
Bayek
but
is the last Magi, the protector of his community, an Egyptian sheriff, if you like. And his struggle against the dark forces that corrupt ancient Egypt will lead to the foundation of the Assassin's Brotherhood. But recreating ancient Egypt, going back so far in time, pushed us to rethink and expand our gameplay mechanics. We added many RPG elements to a huge systemic world,
see, I want to
more
play it just
detailed
because
and
it's set
alive
in Egypt.
than ever before. So
I've always been
today,
fascinated by
we are
ancient Egypt.
very proud to show you what the game looks like on Xbox One X running in 4K. And now, just for you, Bayek is coming back to
That's,
Siwa,
I mean,
his
that's
hometown,
probably why they
kill the
wanted
fake
to
oracle, Meduna.
showcase it here, because they could do it with the 4K
World
engine.
premiere.
Yeah.
Because they can't do this on the PlayStation. I wonder if we're going to be stuck with the same protagonist the whole way through the game.
The sacred oasis.
So I guess not much skulking in the shadows if you're basically the town sheriff. So
I wonder how historically accurate it actually is.
what?
The game.
Yeah.
I very much doubt it's
not,
any.
okay, not the story. I just mean the setting. I just mean the. That's cool.
This temple resembles a fortress. What has happened?
That's awesome.
Now it is my turn to tip the balance of Anubis.
Here's my question. You're going to take an ancient culture in Africa and have them speak English, because we don't know what the ancient Egyptian language really was. Why do we have them speaking with an accent?
Hey, look, it's Zelda.
Yeah.
The guy doesn't hear that.
I was going to say, these guys are clearly deaf.
Yeah, apparently.
Like the...
A fine bow.
That is a really bad watchman.
No
He's a terrible watchman.
And we can't give them peripheral vision, or we'll be, or no one will play this game. It'll be way too.
I was originally when I heard this game was coming out and they were working on it, I was like, how are they gonna like give us any good heights and stuff like that?
You will die, Meduna Mundi.
But I see that they've really accented the architecture to actually give you that elevation and that height, and I mean, I don't think it's necessarily super accurate because
Beat down.
tall buildings were not a. Okay.
Now he was telepathically linked to the arrow.
I guess so.
Oh.
I do see some like
That does look really
mystical
cool.
things in it too.
Well, I
so-
would imagine. Well, yeah, I would imagine so. I like that. A lot of these Xbox exclusives will be available for Windows.
I also like these exclusives are also games like they're showcasing a lot of games that are already out and like
Yeah.
happened for a while.
I don't really know why. We want to see like new stuff.
All the
Yeah, it
comforts,
was like EA yesterday too.
the
That
simple
was the same
pleasures
thing.
you took for granted. How would you protect yourself?
Well,
The
EA
ones you
kind
love.
of like I don't know what they were thinking trying to grab
The
the
protectors.
like
Can't
with
even
that
save
lineup
themselves.
launching on a Saturday. Like I don't think that's
The
a
only
good
thing
idea.
that was like truly exciting was the Star Wars Battlefront 2,
Yeah.
and that was about it.
Your army's pulling out. Come on.
Although A Way Out looked pretty good too.
Oh yeah, that one was really good.
Yeah.
It was way out, and then this is State of Decay 2.
Oh yeah. This looks like State of Decay too. I think you were right. You called it before me. Goodness sakes. I was thinking this
Well,
was
I do
the.
get one every now and then.
I was thinking this was the one of the games that was announced last year, but no, this is definitely State of Decay 2. Wow, if the zombies are really that bad.
They're so slow.
Wow,
It's like
Crossfire very much.
Who belongs?
Yeah, this is State of Decay 2.
How will you choose a place to call home?
This looks good. I want to play this one.
How will you build it?
Well,
never
the
did
team
play
play
this
the
one.
team play in this game is amazing. Like
I like these. There's a few indie.
the way they're prepping it, the way they're building it.
Work
It's
together to defend it.
It looks interesting. I've never played the first. I never did play the first one.
Neither have I. I played
Just
some other
outside the walls.
sort of open world zombie games that are just like indie games. Yeah. But I
When you
like
get
this,
hungry,
and it's really.
Cold.
I've really enjoyed them. So this.
What risks will you take?
That looks
What
good.
I think I'd really enjoy this one
Will you
with
make?
just sort of open world
The only
exploration. it looks
family
like.
you've got is about to tear itself apart. Will you end a life? Or save it?
Please.
This is our only one, but we need everybody we've got.
See, I like that. There's one thing I don't like about.
yeah, it was like that in the first game too. You had to like, if you couldn't heal your people fast enough, they would turn into zombies, and one of your men would be like forced to put them down, and it would affect their like morale and stuff.
Oh, jeez.
No, but I mean like.
Oh, big fatty.
Boy.
Kind of reminds me of Left 4 Dead.
And realize no one gets a second chance.
The big guy.
Oh my lord.
Well, they've gone the bloody route.
How will you
That's
find the
yummy.
strength to carry on?
Holy crap. So we've got super strong zombies, not just like shambling.
Yeah.
Like that guy, while alive, would not have been able to tear a person in half.
No. But as soon as they get hit with the zombie virus, they're like become become Superman.
In this world
Like I
that we
said,
live
that
in,
part of it kind of reminded me of the Left 4 Dead series.
Yeah,
how
actually.
will you survive?
Yeah, it's sort of similar in that way, and then also
Yeah.
with the co-op 4-player kind of thing.
Yeah.
but it looks a lot bigger, a lot more open than Left 4 Dead.
Decay 2, spring 2018. Oh, that's good. That's good. It's
not bad. Yeah.
Look out behind you.
2 players remaining.
Oh, another Mosa.
Is this? Oh, he's dead.
1 player remaining.
1 player remaining.
Oh yeah, that's.
And what a play from the Wounded Warrior! She was caught in a trap, but she used superior tactics to get herself out of there. She's gonna take the win. Let's move on to the next arena. Here we're following Bloody Marrow. There's only 2 players left in this particular map. Those tracks are leading up, but that tree is gonna give them direct information.
Okay. I know where they're going with this one. This one is a Mosa, but with League of Legends style champions, basically. But honestly, I don't know if that's a good
Darwin
idea.
project. That's yeah, Jamie was interested.
I don't know if it'll fly because the big thing about Mosas and why people keep playing it when it's like, you know, when it's as difficult as it is to get the high ranks is because of the customization that you get. But if you're doing champions, I don't know how much customization room you got there. Did they just say crossplay? Did they just say crossplay? Are we getting crossplay for Minecraft?
Nice.
Yes, we are. About time.
Awesome.
Holy crap.
Please welcome, from Mojang, brand director Lydia Winters.
If they're putting everything crossplay with Minecraft
This
servers, that's going to be
summer,
amazing.
Millions of Minecraft players will be able to play together on the device of their choice
Yeah.
for the first time.
There we go.
This fall, Minecraft will receive a free 4K update that brings more graphical options to the game. But
Like
we
how they're
didn't
bringing
stop there.
4K graphics to
With all this
Minecraft.
talk about graphics, we're taking things
kind of a
one
little
step
ridiculous.
further. Today,
I mean, I saw a couple of clips there, and I said, oh, it looks a little bit better, but I mean, really?
For you to try out. One that's
already
inspired by the
super,
power
like-
of
You don't want those
Xbox One X
pixels to look all
and
pixelated.
available this
Guess
fall.
not.
Ooh, Odd Tales game.
Okay, now I'm really curious.
Yeah, what the heck is this? What's the? I've never seen that before. 3D game
Interesting.
with pixel art. I mean,
This isn't
in this style.
this isn't a remake of.
Huh. It's definitely got a very unique style.
Exclusive.
It does.
Very unique art style.
That is very interesting. Nothing says great like a T-Rex with sunglasses on. Okay, I was about to say, oh, what's this? And then I'm like, okay, he's got a guitar. Okay, he's
I don't know what to think of this.
I think somebody was listening to rock music and possibly doing a lot of drugs when they came up with the concept for this one.
Wouldn't think that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Flying into the eye now. Okay.
Yeah, definitely have no interest in this.
The Artful Escape. Okay.
Coming when it's damned ready. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited to share with you an extended look at never-before-seen gameplay from Rare's shared world adventure, Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves. Oh yes. There we go. This is one of the big ones that everybody's been waiting for. I've been looking forward to this one for a
The
while.
joy of a new voyage far across the Sea of Thieves. Just you, the wide open world, and oh, well, it's not just you. She's here too. Oh, and this guy's here.
Didn't they talk about this one last year?
The past few years, yes. In fact, they have.
Pretty sure it was announced last year.
That's what we like to see.
Nah, we haven't gotten a date for it yet.
No.
I know a handful of people are in the beta and the alpha, but
All you have to do is jump
have
in
not
and
been
up.
able to get our hands on it.
No. That's kind of
Few
cool.
things tempt a pirate like the siren song of a lootable shipwreck.
And no one swims better like fully clothed pirates.
And her hat stays on.
And their hats stay on. I would just like to point this out for immersion's sake.
he's just you know doing the butterfly stroke past
with a giant
full
chest.
treasure chest.
Yeah, full treasure chest filled with gold, no doubt.
Every player's decisions and discoveries will be different. But however
Because video game logic.
Because video games. Take a cannon.
Okay, yeah, cannonball. That thing only weighs about 30 pounds.
Yeah.
Better get them back on board while the coast is clear. There's really no
And
sense
before
in
they
pushing
drown,
your
maybe?
luck down here.
I'm making fun of this game, but I am honestly really excited for this. This is one of my one of the ones I've been most excited for a while now.
That is
It
not
does
a
look
beast you
good.
want to pick a fight with. Yes, it's possible to take on these toothy terrors of the deep, but you're not much used to
Yeah.
your crew bitten in two.
What? I think that guy Terry in the treasure chest was shark food.
That guy held his breath for a really long time.
Yeah.
Sometimes a tactical
Oh,
is
okay, we
perfectly
can climb the
acceptable.
ladder with the
In
treasure
spirit
chest.
of that legendary
Okay.
pirate captain. Pathetic day.
Just stick it in my back pocket while I
Okay,
climb up.
okay, what's in it? Oh, come on, open the box at least.
Oh, shark food.
And
You're not even gonna let us see anyone get eaten by a shark.
But for now, store your hard-earned loot and enjoy the
yeah, what kind of preview is this? Not showing us that.
Hey, look, that paper he's been carrying in his pocket is completely dry. Again, I'm making fun of it, but I'm excited for it.
Mockery does not imply that this doesn't look awesome to us.
Yeah, exactly.
Where you'll explore jungles
We just
and
like to
coves,
mock things.
cliff tops and caverns.
It was
Every
me and my
region has
brothers
its
trying to
very own
Star
landmarks,
Wars.
and over time, you'll
And they didn't
uncover
show us what was in the
yesterday.
treasure
abandoned
box. I'm really
stashes
disappointed.
and vistas that will steal your grog-soaked breath away.
Probably Half-Life 3.
Yeah.
Yes,
Probably.
sometimes you'll encounter people who, for whatever reason, would like to blow you into little pieces.
That's gonna probably be most of the people you meet.
For whatever reason, you know, they don't need a good one.
Who came before you, cut short in pursuit of their own legends.
Awesome. Walking skeletons, always a good enemy.
An afterlife of fighting and troublemaking until all your bits fall off. It's what they would have wanted. Now, make sure
Have
you
a
know
bit
it's
of
all
fun.
a part
I love the humor in this game. I really do.
that works. And look, you've got the riddle map.
What did you do? Launch yourself out of a
See
cannon?
the cursed boar shrine where there is no sky. It lies in wait for a light held high. Right, well that's got to be around here somewhere.
Interesting,
But
so it's
if
gotta be
you've
like
got a bad feeling, you can always leave someone on board to brace the ship for a speedy getaway. Decisions.
like a treasure hunting game, I guess.
Looks like they've sniffed out that place where there is no sky. Time to pool your resources as you plunge into the unknown. It would be easy to come a cropper in these claustrophobic caves. You don't want to wander off track. Unless, of course, you're streaming. And you'll have loads of people in the chat telling you what to do anyway.
Yes.
This is why this game was made. This is a streaming baby.
It's probably nothing. Just kids.
I love the
The
humor
premier
in this
plunder
game.
isn't just lying around to be claimed by any old drunken bumbler. You need to watch out for likely locations, following your map, clues, and your instincts to make light work of each new mystery. Light work. Little lantern joke there. You're welcome. Anyway, step 11 paces northwest, through the gloom. Dig my chest from its tomb. And with that, we're one step closer to payday. Then again, some of the loot in these parts has lain undisturbed for a long, long time. That has to be the spot. You can practically taste the treasure.
And this is what I like about this game, is the fact that the
good call on the double.
You actually do need to like follow the instructions and stuff like that. That's good. I like it.
That's awesome.
Solve the riddles, find the treasure.
Take your paces. You'll notice he took exactly 11 paces.
Yeah.
Of
and
course,
again,
the trouble
no
with
map
treasure
markers.
as a rule is that the owners really like to hang on to it. If you've got your hands full, it's up to your crew to watch your back. And while they're doing that, it's time for another strategic withdrawal with the loot. Nope, not that way. That's it. Easy now. Don't stop, keep going. Almost there. Watch that next step, it's a doozy. Now that's a rescue.
Or if it's a team win system, or if these guys could just backstab you.
No, you play in teams. It's all about your crew and your mateys.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can like turn on your teammates.
That's what I mean. Is like could they backstab you and just steal the treasure, steal your shit?
I think when you sign on to do a session and you're in with the team, I think you're in with the team until you log out and try and log back in again. From what I've heard, a number of people talk about.
You'll be able to turn
Yeah.
a tidy profit.
And again, show us what's in the chest.
That's just a tiny matter of making it through this storm in one piece.
We don't find out what's in those chests. I'm going to be very annoyed. I hope the weather does not change like that in real time, because that's a wickedly fast.
This is awesome. The ship battle.
Oh yeah, no, the ship battle. I'm gonna get so seasick, but still, this is really cool.
We've got to do more live streaming games like this.
Yeah. Well, this and Fortnite are definitely on the top of the list right now. Can't say anything about Fortnite, but yeah, can't say anything about Fortnite, but it's pretty awesome. Oh. I wonder how easy it is to miss.
Oh, okay. It's on the enemy ship.
Now you do the PvP. You're not getting our treasure. Yeah, we're gonna have such fun with this.
All pirate life is here on the Sea of Thieves, and you can live yours however you want. So rally your crew. Swear your oaths and set sail for riches and infamy. Become a pirate of legend. Just try not to be this one.
Well, you wanted to see somebody eaten by a shark.
We've seen it.
That looks
It
really awesome.
does look. It looks so much fun. I like the villain.
Super Lucky's tail. Ha! I see what you did there.
It's cute.
Exclusive.
Oh. Is this Cuphead?
Is this what?
Is this Cuphead?
Has been seen before. Yep.
Yes! This game looks so awesome. It's a boss rush fighting game. Totally hand animated in that sort of 1930s cartoon style.
Oh, back in racist Disney days.
Yeah, exactly.
Exclusive.
Did it say Xbox exclusive?
I think so.
Or Xbox and Windows 10 exclusive?
I think
Xbox.
most of these that say Xbox exclusive, I'm sure pretty much most of them mean Xbox.
Crackdown 3.
Alright, Crackdown 3.
Hey, there's Crackdown. And about time.
Terry Crews.
I don't know. I never did care for the other ones.
I love this guy.
He's so funny. People are wanting him to do the voice of the new characters, one of the new characters on the Overwatch. It'd be pretty funny.
Tomorrow you'll be throwing cars. Forget dropping bombs. You drop it. Now it's time to get to work.
It's crazy. I love him.
Hope YouTube doesn't tag this music.
Again.
I had to cut an entire trailer out of the E3 one, or the EA one, because of the music.
Oh no, okay.
Not even the Star Wars music. It's just some rap song. I think it was the FIFA trailer.
Oh, okay.
This seems way more shooterish than the previous ones, where it was all about like the setup and the like the chaos and the like damage that you could do overall. This seems to be like pretty much just focused on a shooter.
Please welcome, from Monolith Productions, Vice President of Creative, Michael DePlatter.
Yeah, they really downgraded on graphics.
You tried to humiliate me. You left your mark on me, but it didn't work. You burned my mind. I'll kill you. Until this moment, you have not known suffering.
Why is he Russian?
I've had enough of your mouth, Bruce. So now I'm gonna kill you. For all these orcs to see. Always said you were an optimist. Know what that is, mate? It's about sizing up a situation that's bloody impossible and saying, yeah, all right, I'll have a go. I'm exactly the same way.
This is
Bruce killed the boss. Come on, lads.
In Shadow of Mordor, we introduced a way to create unique personal stories for every player. And in Shadow of War, we're expanding the Nemesis system. 2 new features we're really excited about are forging an army of followers and Nemesis fortresses. Here, we'll use the Ring of Power and recruit this Olog, Bruce the Chopper, to expand our army. Then, we're going to assault a fortress controlled by one of Sauron's overlords.
Oh, that was nasty.
Now everyone be sure to attack one at a time. You know, wouldn't want to overwhelm him.
Single file, guys.
Oi, reckon you're going to skewer me. That little sword's good for a tickle, maybe, but you're gonna need more than that to take me down. Nice one, Ranger. This never happened to me before. Serve the bright Lord now. Bright Lord, Dark Lord. Same thing, really. End result's me ripping spines out, which I like to do anyway, so either way's a win. A fine addition to our man. Name's Bruce. From here on out, I will be your shadow. No one gets to you without my say-so.
Don't worry about my enemies. They will all follow eventually.
Bruce.
You want to plant your flag in Mordor, you'll need to do it deep. There's a fortress nearby. They say it's ruled by a two-headed troll big as a mountain.
These guys are from the
Deadly
Down Under
smart, which, I guess he'd have to be given the two heads. You take him down.
Meanwhile, in
send
Australia.
a message to Sauron and get yourself some nice new digs as part of the bargain.
I'm not going to do this alone. Gather your troops.
Will do. Ooh, just make sure you let me pop his heads off, won't ya?
There are unlimited ways to forge your story and conquer Mordor in Shadow of War.
Yeah,
and we
we
can't
knew
wait
this
to
one
show
was
you
coming
more
out
this
this
week at
year.
E3. Thank
October
you very
2017,
much.
yep.
Exclusive world premiere.
Well, they promised to bring exclusives this year, so...
They brought exclusives.
I mean, a lot of them are for the PC and Xbox, but we saw this coming long time ago.
Well, it's all Microsoft, right?
Yeah. Plus, it's a lot of developers refuse to do an absolute exclusive for a console when they realize that they're cutting themselves into 1/3 of the market, and not, you know, not like that's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Seeing a lot of these very stylized nature games.
Yeah, I have too. I guess everybody's been just, I mean, I guess since, what was it, Ori in the Blind Forest?
Yeah.
I guess from there,
that style is really taken.
you know, everybody says, oh, hey, we could do something like that, and, you know, make it look really pretty, and...
Yeah. This one's looking pretty good, though.
But I mean, a lot of them are like identical gameplay and layout too. It's like, really? Didn't want to do anything different there. Oh, and then sad creatures. You wanna win yourself a couple of awards? Do sad creatures and really artistic. Oh, that's just so sad.
It's just a feather. You don't know the other owl is dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like... if this was a movie, we'd call this Oscar bait.
Yeah, exactly.
This one looks really good.
Oh.
I want one.
Oh! Well, there's a reason why it looks so much like Ori.
Here's John Warner from Bioware to show you Anthem.
Nice.
Hi, I'm John Warner, game director for Anthem. Here is the world premiere of Anthem's gameplay.
Looks pretty awesome so far.
freelancer.
Frag slang.
Listen, there's trouble. Big trouble.
What did you do?
Mistake. I hired some people. They weren't freelancers. I know. They said they could handle it. The price was right. I thought maybe...
Unbelievable.
You're right. It was stupid. I'm sorry. But they're still out there. Somewhere. If you could just bring them back. Anything you need.
In the world of Anthem, you and your friends are freelancers. The heroes who leave the safety of the walls of Fort Tarsus to explore the unknown and protect humanity. Let's join 2 players as they head out on an expedition.
Hey, Paul. You ready to go?
We're just grabbing some supplies, just about ready.
What are you going to use today?
I decided to go with the Colossus.
I'm going to use my Ranger. Try out some new upgrades.
Every player will own an array of exosuits we call Javelins. These suits give players superhuman capabilities and are heavily customizable so they look and play how you want.
Bam. Looking good. Nice. You've got a mortar equipped.
Yeah, I got it on the weekend. You lead the way, I'll follow.
Oh, this looks awesome.
I'm glad we're getting a I'm glad we're getting a full view of this.
Yeah.
This is a vast open world you explore with your friends. Each Javelin exosuit has its own unique playstyle. The Ranger is balanced and on purpose, while the Colossus is a tanking powerhouse.
Right. Let's see up here.
The world of Anthem is hostile, and threats can come from any direction. This dynamic world where the unexpected is around every corner.
Yeah, he seems like a problem for another day.
The creatures actually attack each other. That's nice.
You flank.
Like,
oh, hey, you can go underwater.
even in Andromeda, I don't remember.
No, it's underwater.
No,
they haven't had an underwater game that I can
not the
remember.
underwater. I mean like when you're dealing with hostile creatures, they always target. Like you never find animals fighting each other, as far as I can recall.
You did in Andromeda. It's just as soon as you got within range, they all turned on you.
Right. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like,
I haven't. We should do that later with Kim.
You can't like just let them distract each other and sneak around.
I think we got some action there.
Anyone, we're under attack. Anyone in the area, we're under attack.
I think that's part of Praxis mission.
You can equip your
I'm getting
Javelin
very Andromeda
exosuit
vibe
with gear
from
that
this
brings
one.
devastating power to combat.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, it's its own game though, so it'll have to stand on its own merits. I wonder if this is where they used some of that concept art you were talking about.
Yeah,
Didn't end up in Andromeda.
Yes, there's a few things that we've got with that.
Covering fire. There's a bunch more coming in.
Okay, I'll get this round.
Yeah, there's a weapon that I had seen in some of the early stuff for Andromeda.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well, yeah, this looks like
large-scale world events
This is
like
so
Shaper
reminiscent of
Storms are
Andromeda.
dynamic
It's
and pull you off the beaten path with the promise of new stories to discover.
Oh, Shipper Storm incoming. Okay.
It's almost like they had
Actually,
all
let's
of
get
these
them up.
features that they had to cut
Hold on a
out,
sec.
and they're like, hey, there's enough here to make an entire game.
Well, the latest article at Kotaku had a bunch of that going on.
Right behind you.
But this is designed as a 4-person co-op, so
yeah.
This storm is getting crazy.
Which we'd figured out when we went to their the Twitter page and their Facebook page. Had a picture of these 4 mechs all flying together.
All right, let's do this.
See you on the other side.
Our story is out there.
Okay. All right. Some awesome looking stuff there. Really interesting. Lots of indie games.
Yeah, lots of they're really embracing the indie games, and then aside from like Assassin's Creed and like 1 or 2 of their other titles, a lot of their titles are focusing on multiplayer, like co-op. Like we saw that with you got I'd say of their top titles so far, I'd say you've got you got Sea of Thieves, you've got State of Decay 2, you got Anthem. I keep wanting to say Dylan because we've been dealing with it being called Dylan for ages now. So so between Anthem and State of Decay, Sea of Thieves, and a couple other ones in there, they're really focusing on the multiplayer, which about time, I gotta say. Like, really about time. Like, this is the multiplayer experience is what brought a lot of people into the into the Xbox. And 2-3 years ago, it seemed like they had completely abandoned that as a general concept.
And by the way, we've got Maxim saying hi in the chat. Hey there to all of you who are watching. If you want to throw in your comments in chat for sort of our recap comments here, go right ahead and we'll read them out and we can have a bit of a conversation here.
If you got any questions, throw them out too. We got tons of data on most of these things here. So
yeah. Okay. Well, why don't we start with Anthem. What are your thoughts on that? What we've seen here today.
I can I some of those weapons I saw in an early beta build of Andromeda, and I went, oh hey look, there it is, which also kind of goes to connect in with the fact that the studio said that they were fighting with each other. So we'll see a much more fleshed out game for sure. We will see a very, very advanced multiplayer system. We're gonna see a lot of the the really good team play, which made which makes for the really good gameplay with friends. And I think we're gonna see a lot of customization. They said you get to unlock a ton of different suits, and I mean those facial graphics. That's what we were expecting from Andromeda. I gotta say, where was that? Like, where was that technology? It's the same engine, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
it's the same engine. Apparently, people don't like working together.
And that's frustrating. You're all in the same company.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Like, work together. Like, why not?
And it's hard to say. It's hard to say who was at fault there on that one. But like, when you're looking at that kind of a showcase thing less than 6 months after they released that mess of a game, you gotta sit back and say, wow, clearly clearly cooperative teamwork was not a thing at that company between the different studios, which is not abnormal, but to that level, it really, really is abnormal. So, but yeah. So I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I think what we're gonna have is we're gonna have, giant monster hunting / exploration.
Yeah.
/ thing with friends. That looks good. Tempted, really interested to see what it's like. I really did get a really big, kind of a little bit of a Destiny vibe with the
Yeah, same here.
With the environment and the city and kind of like the preset for it. It's like, oh, humanity is retreated into one giant city with giant walls. Like, clearly somebody played Destiny, watched Attack on Titan, and decided, hey, here's a good plot, let's go with that. So I'm excited for it. I really am excited for it because the gameplay looks great, the animations look smooth. I haven't seen a game look that good since I was playing like a little bit of Paragon. I think that's the style that they're going with. So so that Paragon game looks great. So, but I mean, it's not exactly. It's just a reminiscent style. So
yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm cautiously optimistic. I just, like I said, I got a big Andromeda vibe from it, and I don't.
Yeah, same here.
I don't want a game that is, I don't want another Andromeda in the sense of, I don't want another disappointment, but also in the sense of I just don't want to play Andromeda again. So, we'll see. Like I said, cautiously optimistic, but
for sure.
So we'll be keeping our eye on that one for sure. So, what are the other things that we saw today? What stood out to you? And I'll pose this question to the viewers as well. What stood out to you? What are you excited for that we saw here today?
I'm not too sure, really. Like, it definitely didn't go the way I was expecting it to.
Oh, okay. How so?
I thought they were going to be like showing a lot more like bigger games, but I do love the concept of them bringing out a lot of the indie games. Because, I mean, we need that change. We definitely do.
Right.
But, there's quite a few other games that I'd like to hear about.
Yeah. I wonder if some of those we'll be seeing more in, the actual developer conferences. Like,
not a peep about what Bethesda's working on from EA or from, well, of course not from EA, but from Microsoft. Not a peep was heard from them. So that means that our big launch titles are not going to be exclusives from Bethesda. So that's, I mean, we kind of guessed that already. We kind of knew that already. So.
Yeah, right on. There was a few things that stood out to me. That Pirates game looks really interesting.
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves, yeah. The State of Decay 2. Yeah, a lot of the multiplayer things, like you said. The co-op multiplayer, they really focused heavily on that. And, and I'm looking forward to Cuphead just because I think it looks so funny and so awesome. And then the Darwin Project looked interesting.
Yeah, with the Darwin Project, it's like looking at that and going, like it's another MOSA. And I don't think this one's going to work as well as they're hoping. I think it's going to not be very good. For one is the art style. They've gone kind of this this really cartoonish stylized thing, and not one that's popular. And I would love to chat with their art director. Because it's like a toss up between Paladins and what's that other Overwatch style game that came out pretty much? No, the other one, the one that came out pretty much the same time.
Oh,
but nobody played it at all. And
Paladins.
No, I already said Paladins,
You
not
sure?
Paladins. The
Yeah, there was 3 of them. There was Paladins, there was Overwatch, and what was the other one?
the
Oh,
No.
what the hell's
Battle
it called?
something.
Why can't I think of it? My best friend plays it all the time. What is it called?
Your best friend's one of the like 620 people who play that game.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Huh. Okay.
What is it? That's gonna bug me. I need to see what it is. Just one second.
But anyway, so the art style you're not
Yeah,
taking with.
the art style is this kind of like, so it's really cartoonish. It's not something that people will have an easy time cosplaying, and it's this like kind of like this really bizarre kind of like stretched cartoon look, and at the same time they try and throw in a lot of things that are like bordering on absolute realism, like the weapons. Battleborn, yes, thank you.
Yes.
So Battleborn didn't do so well. One of the main reasons was because of the art style. The art style was just not something that people were interested in. The gameplay didn't really focus enough on the things that made it different.
Right.
And I think that's going to hurt it. I really do.
For sure.
Plus the fact that they're playing with you're playing with like pre-made champions, I guess, or like pre-made characters, and the characters are this one thing, and you don't have any like freedom to really kind of like play around with them. So it's a lot more like League of Legends. Whereas what was that other MOSA game? What was the MOSA game that we were playing all the time with? What was that other one called? So there's been a few of them, obviously, and their art style has really not been too much of an issue. So,
right.
So I think it's going to. I don't think the champions angle is a good idea in this case. It is what more and more people are doing, and there's a couple of good reasons and bad reasons for it. First of all, you get more stylized and more like art connectivity with your fans. Like the fact that you have, oh hey, you've got a really amazing looking character that you can write stories and have a narrative and do all this other kind of stuff for, and
right. Okay, and the Assassin's Creed. What did you think of? I know we talked about this a little bit when we were actually watching it, but I think that's going to work.
This is something the fans have been asking for forever. I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get, or we didn't see the hint that you'd have more than one playable character to kind of do the main story with. It looks like we're stuck with that one guy again. And
but
again,
like that's most of the series, right? You're stuck with the one character, which
it is
okay.
most of the series, but it's like, and I'm probably wrong on this especially when it comes to a big title like this one, because this is a big title. They've taken the time off and they've really like focused in on it properly. And I really do think they'll have a multiplayer variant of this at some point, and you'll have lots of probably different characters to pick from. But it's the same thing as like, hey, we're telling a story about this one character, and you can't really pick anything other than this one character. Whereas in Anthem, we saw that, we saw the beginning of the game through the eyes of this one character, but you're very quickly introduced to multiple other characters who you could probably play the main story as, because, what were those people doing? Obviously, those people were doing something else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think, can you pause that? Just pause that.
It's gone. Shoot.
Go back to it.
I'll try. Anyway.
So we see here with Assassin's Creed a move away from trying to, give you a multiple character story point from what they did with London to this one. And I don't know. I think maybe there's more to see on it. I think maybe there'll be more characters, but it would be nice to have more than just one. It would be nice to have more than just one. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Because honestly, like when I see a character like that, me personally, I'm not connected to the character at all. I don't really have an interest in playing that character, so I move away from like. It's good for story, but like as far as like replayability and stuff, I've never been a fan of more than like one or two of the characters in the games, and strangely enough, it's always the ones that people don't like. but that's just me, and I think giving the player some ability to do customization and to throw in a couple different voices, it's not necessarily a bad thing. All intents and purposes, it makes your game better.